Welcome to this bonus episode of the Digital Revolution. Today, I want to spotlight a trend that's gaining momentum fast, one that's easy to overlook because it's not flashy, it's not massive, and it's not built on billion parameter models. It's the rise of AI microagents, small, specialized autonomous systems designed to do one thing extremely well. And while the industry loves to talk about giant frontier models and massive AI platforms, the real transformation happening inside organizations is being driven by these tiny focused agents quietly reshaping workflows at the edge. Let's break down why microagents matter, why they're emerging now, and why they're becoming one of the most important building blocks of the next generation of intelligent operations. First, what exactly is a microagent? Think of it as the opposite of a general-purpose AI system. A microagent isn't designed to do everything. It's designed to do one job and do it with speed, precision, and reliability. A microagent might monitor a single asset for anomalies, handle one compliance workflow, manage a narrow slice of customer inquiries, watch for a specific operational trigger, or automate a single recurring decision chain. It's small, it's lightweight, it's inexpensive to run, and it can be deployed anywhere, including environments where large models simply don't fit. This is what makes microagents so powerful. They bring autonomy to the places where autonomy was previously impossible. So why are microagents emerging now? There are three big drivers. First, organizations are realizing that not every workflow needs a massive model. Sometimes the best solution is a small, specialized agent that understands one domain deeply and executes it flawlessly. Second, edge computing is accelerating. Factories, field operations, logistics networks, and remote sites need intelligence that runs locally, without relying on cloud latency or massive compute resources. Microagents fit perfectly into that environment. Third, businesses are shifting from one big AI system to hundreds of tiny agents, each responsible for a single task. This mirrors how modern software evolved, from monolithic applications to microservices. Now we're seeing the same pattern in AI. The future isn't one giant model running everything. It's a swarm of microagents, each doing its part to keep the organization running smoothly. Let's look at a few real-world examples of how microagents are already being used. In manufacturing, a microagent might monitor vibration data from a single pump. It doesn't need to understand the entire plant. It just needs to know what normal looks like for that one asset and alert the moment something drifts. In compliance, a microagent might review one type of document for one specific requirement. It's not trying to interpret the entire regulatory landscape. It's checking a single box and doing it consistently. In customer operations, a microagent might handle one category of inquiries, like password resets or warranty checks. It doesn't need to be a general-purpose chatbot. It just needs to resolve one issue quickly and accurately. And in field services, a microagent might prepare job packets for a specific type of service call, pulling the right manuals, parts lists, and safety steps automatically. Each of these agents is small, each is focused, and each delivers value without requiring a massive AI footprint. Here's the part that makes this trend so compelling. Microagents scale horizontally. You don't deploy one, you deploy dozens, then hundreds. Each one handles a tiny slice of work, and together they create a distributed network of intelligence across the organization. This is where the real power emerges, because when you have a swarm of microagents working in parallel, each monitoring, analyzing, deciding, and acting, you unlock a level of operational awareness and responsiveness that simply wasn't possible before. It's not one big AI brain. It's a constellation of small, specialized minds working together. And that model is far more resilient, far more flexible, and far easier to govern. So what's the takeaway for leaders? It's this. The future of AI in the enterprise won't be defined solely by massive models. It will be defined by how effectively organizations deploy microagents into the everyday fabric of their operations. These small systems will reduce friction, eliminate repetitive work, improve reliability, enhance safety, and create new layers of intelligence across the business. And because they're lightweight and inexpensive, they lower the barrier to entry. You don't need a massive AI budget to start. You don't need a full transformation program. You can begin with one microagent solving one problem and scale from there. This is the quiet revolution happening inside digital transformation. Not the headline-grabbing breakthroughs, but the small, targeted agents that make work faster, safer, and smarter. So as you think about your own organization, ask yourself, where could a microagent remove friction? Where could it automate a single decision? Where could it monitor a process that's currently invisible? Where could it deliver value without requiring a massive system overhaul? Because the companies that start deploying microagents today will be the ones that build the intelligent operations of tomorrow. Thanks for joining me for this bonus episode of the Digital Revolution. Stay tuned, more insights are on the way.